Yo, what's going on out there, Fight War? This your boy Monty back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers in this fight game. We have Jermell, the Iron Man Charlo, the two-time WBC Super Welterweight World Champion, and the current Undisputed Super Welterweight World Champion, and a big dog. Then we have Errol, the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA Unified World Champions. And both of these boys should be on everybody's pound for pound list. But I want y'all to hear what Errol Spence said about fighting Mel Charlo, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
So you and Mel are like brothers. You're not going to fight for Undisputed 54. What's the next, step to just make you a greater fighter? What do you think's the next legacy fight there for you, Errol?
I don't know, but I never say I ain't fighting nobody. I'll fight whoever.
Now, y'all see, man, this is not the first time Errol Spence said that he will face Jermell Charlo. He say he'll never say he'll fight nobody. He will fight whoever, right? Letting people know that it's probably on the table that when I go to 154, and if Mel got all the scraps, he don't want to move, you know what I mean? Then listen, we might have to talk about me and you sitting down, fight, making some good-ass money. But I'm not just coming up to 154 to just be, at the division, beating on people and not picking up titles to strengthen my legacy in this fight game, to, lay down the law of me being a future Hall of Famer. But when we look at Mel Charlo, we're looking at EJ right here, right? Jermell Charlo is most definitely a loyal dude. Most definitely loyal. Love EJ to death. Look at him like a brother. You know what I'm saying? He said out of his mouth that he'll never fight Errol. He'll never fight his brother, right? Because he got so much love for him. But if that bag is right, and Errol telling him, like, bro, we got to get in there, we got to get it in, we got to get this money, Jermell is go oblige. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing he go do is go oblige. If Errol's saying we go do it, he like, fuck it, look, well, we got to do it. You know what I mean? It's going to hurt. You got to put the brotherhood to the side and throw that shit out the window. And you got to go train for a hungry, bad motherfucker on both sides. You feel me? And it won't be surprising to me down the line if this fight do take place. But EJ, man, he's a solid dude. He's a solid dude. Like you say, you won't get in there and fight him for no damn peanuts. It gotta make sense, right? It gotta make all the sense in the world for me to get in there and fight my stablemate, slash brother. You know what I mean? They built the bond and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it gotta make all the sense in the world. But dude is just a savage on a whole nother level, man. A savage on a whole nother level. Cool, calm, and collective. Smooth with his shit. And he just gonna tell you how it is, bro. Ain't no beating around the bush. Ain't no playing no games. Ain't no cutting no corners. Ain't no sending no subliminal messages and shit like that. Dude just straight up and down solid, bro. That's why I fuck with him heavy. You know what I'm saying? But, when him and Mel Charlo, there will be something that they will have to sit down, discuss, and, you know what I mean? Make sure everything is on cue and on point. If they get in that ring and go at it and try to fuck each other up, because that's exactly what's going to happen. They know each other. They know each other punch hard. They've been training with each other for a while now. Had the same coach for a while now. So they know a little few tendencies about one another and things of that nature, bro, because they spoil plenty of times, right? Mel have been a more fucked up position because, he don't want to lead Coach Derek. Like you say, he ended his career with Derek James. He ended his career with Derek James to the point to where I feel like Jermell Charlo, he the type that say, fuck it, I'm going to drop 2 of these titles for you, bro. I'm going to drop 2 of these titles. Like, flat out, I'm not fighting your ass, bro. Regardless of what you say, I'm not fighting your ass. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, go get 2 of these titles. We go reign simultaneously. And if you want to be undisputed, then guess what? I drop all these motherfuckers and go up to 160. I think that's the type of dude this dude is right here. He wears hard on his sleeve. And, like, if he call you a brother, that means you earned it with Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo ain't no easy motherfucker. You just get up under him and become a brother or become a friend, and he just let it be what it is. Nah, you got to earn that love from him. Errol Spence is one of them dudes that, he look up to, he understand what he is, and that he learned something from. Like, I remember when they first linked up together when he was a WBC champ, and he talked about how Errol Spence was killing the gym more than him. And he trying to get like EJ and shit like that, but he was just keeping it real. It wasn't no competition. It wasn't no jealousy. It wasn't no hate. He knew he came into Errol Spence camp. He knew Derek James was Errol Spence coach at first. He showed all the respect in the world. But you could just tell it was genuine and sincere when I seen it from Jermell Charlo when he was talking about Errol Spence. It was genuine. It was sincere coming from a good place with good intentions. You know what I mean? And I think that what, drew them a little close together as well. But for us, Errol Spence, like telling him and fighting, bro, like I believe him. I believe him. Errol Spence, he ain't backing down from nothing, from nobody. This fight would be fucking fireworks. I say this fight would be fucking fireworks. And it's going to happen at the Cowboys Stadium. Yeah, and it's going to happen at the Cowboys Stadium. Mel Charlo coming to Dallas at that big-ass stadium, Jerry Jones World, they go fill that bitch out. They go fill it out. You know what I mean? Everybody, their mama going to be at that fight if it was to take place. You know what I'm saying? If it was to take place. But Errol Spence weighing his options on what he's going to do. He got a lot of options out there, bro. When you the unified welterweight world champion, arguably the number 1 pound fighter in the world, all the respect in the world, coming off your, 4th pay-per-view in a row, going into your 5th pay-per-view in a row, putting asses in the seats with whomever you face, you're a special individual, bro. You're a special individual. You know what I mean? Errol Spence got that it factor. He got that it factor, and people just want to see him fight because they like his style. They like his style. They know he go in there, he go give your ass your money worth. He's going to give you your money worth, flat out, But it's going to be hard, especially with Derrick James. Looking at him, Derrick probably try to talk him out of it because Derrick love both of them. Like you say, both of these my little brothers. I'm going to make sure they in the best positions to win and to take less punishment as possible. So, that's going to be a heartbreaker between Derrick James, if it was to take place. We know that he's going to rival Errol Spence because that's his first pupil. You know what I'm saying? That's his first pupil. That's the guy that made him who he is. You feel me? Now, of course, we know Derrick was a fighter himself, had the skills and things like that. But we know, Derrick is mainly known as that big-time trainer, man. Just got trainer of the year, so congratulations to him, But he got real, genuine love for both of these dudes right here. Both of them. And he want the best for both of them, But business is business. You're going to have to pick a side. You can't train both of them. You're not going to walk away from Errol. You feel me? And you do know Jermell, so that's going to be kind of crazy because tendencies and shit like that, and that plays a big part. You know what I mean? So I think Derrick will feel, it'll hurt him. It'll hurt him have to look across from the corner with him and EJ and looking over there, and that's Jermell Charlo. But at the same time, you got a job to do, and you got to get the job done. You got a job to do, and you got to get the job done. That's their agree to get in there and fight. Now, sitting down at the table, trying to make it happen, that's another thing. You know what I mean? That's another thing. You feel me? It's going to be a lot of emotions, getting swung around while they sitting down talking and negotiating shit like that. Errol going to have to tell Mel, listen, Mel, I know how you feeling, bro. I know you didn't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I know you're only doing it because I want you to do it. But at the same time, we got a family to feed. You got a new baby. You got a wife. I got kids. I got a woman. I got my mama, my daddy, my family. You got your pop, your brother, your family. And we talking about picking up some real motherfucking paper. Some real paper right here. Life-changing paper. You know what I mean? This is what it's all about. So, of course, it's going to hurt to beat each other ass. But afterwards, we go shake hands. We go hug. We go dap it up. We going to go party. And we going to go skip to that motherfucking bank and cash these checks. You feel me? And once that money hit the account, yeah, we going to say, yeah, it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? It was worth it. One of us going to have an L on our record from the other, but it was worth it. Straight up. Might have little bruises on our face and shit like that, but the money was worth it. And that's what it's about in the fight game. Make sure you get paid what you work. Don't get beat out your paper, right? But sometimes you still got to get the fans what they looking for, and that is the best versus the best with the big legacy fights. And if you get a fucking Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Jermell Charlo, come on, man. Come on, man. We know what that is. We know what that fight gonna turn out to be. We know that's a war. We know how the fucking press conference gonna go. We know the history with these dudes. We know it. And I think that'll set a different landscape in boxing. That would set a different landscape in boxing when brothers get in there and go at it. When brothers get in there and go at it, shit just got real. Straight up. It just got real. But shouts out to Mel Charlo, man. He back January 28th versus Tim Tszyu, right? Gonna be one hell of a fight. Y'all know I got Mel Charlo. I think Mel knock him out. Got a video coming on that, but it's gonna be a good one. EJ, he's coming back. He just, say he gonna announce his fight. Well, announce his date. somewhere around April to June, right? We know he had a crash and he's trying to heal up, and we want him at full strength when he stepped back in that ring, straight like that. But shouts out to both of these dudes. Shouts out to Coach Dirk. Like I say, they will have to sit down at the table and make that happen. We'll see if they do that in the future. But until then, I'm riding for both of them, straight like that. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC. Moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate? OG Money on Cash App. TreyHunter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.